All right, now so let's go ahead and finish this whole thing up and validate our pages. So after we simply pay and everything is doing great, and the price right here will get back to 0. I don't want to allow the user to go ahead, for example, and go to the checkout page or go to the pay page or even like the success page, and he does not have anything in his cart to pay for, because if we allow him to simply access those pages directly, some error will happen if he tries to pay for something that does not even exist. All right, so if we even try to access the success page right here, you can see that he's telling me that he cannot find this view right here, and he can actually found it. It's just that there is nothing in the cart to even delete right here, as you can see. All right, so we cannot allow him to have access to those pages if the cart is empty. All right, because this will just mess everything up. All right, so what we're gonna do about it is pretty simple. Well, I want to go ahead right here to the foods controller. After we do the success, I want to go ahead and I want to, first of all, I want to make the price of the session right there, which is right here. I want to forget it, or unset the price simply. So I just want to go right here and I want to do forget like this. So this will get the price back to 0. That's right in the session. All right, so awesome. And I want to validate those right now. So for the success, for example, I want to go right here. After at this line, I want to go F. Let's see the session right here. This session. Let's see. This is actually shouldn't be forget. It should be what exactly? Yeah, it should be get right there. So if the price right there is actually 0, we should go ahead and import this, and we're gonna make it so it will be a forbidden page, to not allow him to simply access this, and else we're gonna go ahead and send him back to the success page, because that means that the price, that we have a price and it's not 0. So if he already paid for the price, we're just gonna go ahead right here and get him back to the success page, because he went through all the steps that we said, going to the cart, going to the checkout, and then paying, and then getting back to the success right there. All right, so if we save this, let's now go ahead and try to access the success page directly. All right, so as you can see, forbidden like that. All right, so now let's do the rest for the rest of the pages. So I'm just gonna copy this F right there. All right, so pay with PayPal right there. We can actually go ahead and do it right here. Paste, and if we go right here and just cut this and paste like that. All right, so save. This should actually we should what kind of, let's see, what kind of route should we do to access this? So if I go right here, yeah, if I go /pay, for example. All right, so it's still displaying this for us. So I want to go right here, and I want to also validate this part. So let me copy this. Maybe if we validate it right here, it will not get him to this. All right, so let's cut and paste like that. So save. Right, so yeah, there is any kind of error right there. All right, so syntax error, unexpected token return. Yeah, so this is actually, this should be a curly brackets. All right, save right now. All right, so as you can see, saved. Let's now try to refresh this. All right, so as you can see, forbidden. All right, so it's working right here also. Let's copy this. Let's see right here if this is copied. What else that we need to check for? It's actually the checkout. So yeah, we should go right there and we should paste this. We should go else like that, and we should cut this and paste. All right, so save. Also have the checkout right there. So if we go right there, copy this, we go right here and paste. We're gonna go else right after this, and we're gonna go cut and paste like that. So save this whole thing right now. So yeah, this whole thing now is saved. Let's try and go for the checkout right there. So as you can see, the checkout is also forbidden. All right, so let's access the cart right now, and we can access the cart, so that's fine. If I simply fix this link, because we can fix it right now, we're gonna fix it anyway. If I simply go to resources, and if I go to views, if I go to layout right here, and if I just try to access the home link, and if I go for route home like that, and if I save, I want to refresh this, it will refresh automatically. If I go to the home, and if I add like any type of product to my cart, if I click view, all right, and if I click add to cart, all right, so add it to cart right here. If I access my cart right there, all right, so now I can see my checkout and I can see the total. If I click checkout right now, all right, so I can now fill out my details real quick. Email at gmail like that.com. So the town right here, I'm just going to keep it town. The country, I'm going to keep it country like that. And there is the zip code, there is the phone number, and there is the address right there. And for the 1,000th times, we forgot to hide this right here. If we click order and pay now, all right, so now we can access PayPal. We click on browse right here on the checkout, we should see the new record actually, which is $20. All right, so if we click pay like that, all right, so it's telling us that we should grab our password in order to pay for this. So if I just go real quick to developer.paypal.com, all right, so if we go and log in like that, and if we click login, all right, so there is the dashboard. If we go to the sandbox accounts, I want to go ahead and I want to grab my personal account details. So if we go right here, and if we click view, all right, so click the password or to grab it and click login. All right, so now we should pay for $20. It's right there, completely dynamic. If we click complete purchase, all right, so it should get us back to the success page. As you can see, we cannot access the success page, so what's going on? Yeah, I know what's going on exactly. So as you can see, we cannot access it because we made the price to be yeah, we made the price 0, and then we tried to access it. That's what happened exactly. So I guess that those right here, yeah, this part right here should be at the bottom, I guess. Let's save this. Now we're not actually gonna access it since we already forget it right there, because the code now is executed. All right, so what we should do, let's see, we need to do another try in order to actually do this. All right, so if we click pay right now, hopefully it doesn't give us a 0 right now because we made it, we forgot. All right, so it's still giving us $20, which is great. If we click complete purchase like that, All right, so again, it's giving us success because we made this to be, we forgot the price right there. So what else should we do? Should we like do it from scratch once again? All right, so let me just, all right, so I found the solution finally, and the line right here should be right above the return view right here. Make sure that this is actually a return view, not a return redirect. All right, and the session line should not be at the bottom, it should not be at the top, it should be right at this part right here. All right, so save the whole thing, and let's try and access the cart once again. You'll actually see the cart empty like that. Let's add some kind of let's see, some kind of product. Let's add this product, for example. If we click add the cart right there, all right, so now it's added to the cart. We click cart right here. All right, so as you can see, there it is. If we click checkout, now we can access the checkout. Go ahead and enter your details right away. Gmail like that .com, and the town right here, I'm just gonna type something like this, some fake data right away. The phone number, it's right there, and the address is right there. And after we finish this, I'm going to hide this this input for the price. All right, so now we can pay with PayPal. All right, so just wait a second. So there we go, $20 right there. We click complete purchase. As you can see, now we are at the success page. Now it's showing up, you paid for the product successfully. So now we can just go ahead to the cart. We can go to anywhere that we like. If we go to the cart, you will see, of course, that that the items in the cart are now gone. And yeah, if we try, once we have nothing in the cart, the price is simply zero, right? That's what happens. So if the price is zero, that means that he is actually unset from the session. And if he is unset, we cannot access, for example, the checkout page. All right, we cannot access the pay page because that will simply trigger an error if we try to pay for for a price that's unset. And we also cannot access that success page like that. All right, so as you can see, it's actually really simple like this. And yeah, this is actually everything. In the next video, we should actually move to something else. But before this, I want to go to the checkout form, and I want to make the address, the price button to be hidden. All right, so if we go to foods and if we go to checkout right there, we go down at the bottom of the form, we will see this right here. All right, so the last input, the name is price, and the label right here is price. So I'm just gonna remove the label, and I'm gonna make the whole thing to be like this, hidden. All right, the type is hidden, so this input will be hidden right now. All right, so that's everything. Yeah, and I will see you on the next video.